Hi everyone, today is Friday the 17th of May 2024. We're back out with George and the aim this morning is to get the engine out of the way. And look what I got here. Yep, an engine crane. My son got it from a friend of his and I can borrow it as long as I like. So all's good, eh? So I need to crack on this morning. I think I'll lower George back down to the ground and move him back slightly, give me a bit more room here because of that drain, and then I'll pop that engine out of there. So there's some heater water hoses removed here and there. All that's holding it now is these mounts. They're a bit rubbish, I might replace them I think. Yeah, that's very cracked, that one. They both are really. You can undo these two nuts on the top of them, which are probably a 1/2 inch, or underneath there's one single nut through that mount. If they'll come undone, that'll be the easiest, because when you lift it they're in that way down, so they should pull out. That's the plan. I have removed them both ways before, but obviously if you just undo these, you'll have these thread sticking up. You got to wiggle it like mad to get out of there, so hopefully that'll come straight up like this. Right, I need to put the legs onto this lift and put the bar in and get it ready for lifting the engine. After a little bit of lifting and pulling, the engine is now out. Just need to remove it where I want it, put it down somewhere so that'll be ready for the replacement engine to go in. For some reason that was a bit of a job to get that apart, but sometimes they are, sometimes they come out really easy, another time they'll fight, and this engine was fighting all the way. Like I say, he's out now. Yeah, cool, the engine is out. So there is the engine now. It's out sitting on some wheels so I can wheel it about. I'm going to do much with it at this minute in time. I think what I might do is have a little tidy up in that engine bay if I get time. There's some wire and what need looking at, and yeah, just give it a bit of a clean up I think. But the main thing is the engine is out. Luckily I had this crane because that would have been really hard without that. It's quite a heavy duty one as well, so cool. Right, get the crane out of the way, put the engine into the garage somewhere, and we'll go from there. Just to run a bit of water through this radiator, you can see it going through, just in case I end up having to use that for the time being. Like I say, it don't leak or anything, that's just some of the inner that's gone on it, but hey ho. So that's had a good old washout. Right then guys, this is where we are at with George. The engine is out, so it's really ready for another engine to go in. I do need to do a little bit of a clean up, might tidy up them wires. It all depends what time I get. At this moment in time, I'm trying to get some little jobs done on what's behind it, Bertie Bus, because next weekend is the steam rally. We'll be going to Strumpshaw steam rally for the weekend, so we're doing camping. That'll be the first camping trip of this year. So like I say, I've got a few little jobs I want to do. I want to sort out the generator. Remember that generator I got and I fired up last year? Well, I sat in the shed all year. The fuel has evaporated because it's so hot in the shed. So I need to get that re-going, ready for the weekend, and just other bits and bobs to do. Right, let's talk about an engine. Well, obviously that one ain't no cop at the minute. I might need some bits off that because I've got another engine coming. I don't know when yet, but I'm on it. Right then, so let's tell you what I mean by I'm on it. A little while ago when I first said about the engine being stuffed, someone did say that they had an engine. A guy called Craig, he said he'd got one, and he said when he took out the car that was working fine, so there's no reason why it wouldn't be any good for George. So I thought I'd take him up on the offer. Then I found out he's about 400 and odd miles away, down in Cornwall. Anyway, I had a little think about it and had a chat with him, and I've decided that I'm going to get it. I'm going to get a courier to go and pick it up. So this guy is amazing. He's even offered to pack it all up on a pallet, split it from the gearbox so it'll fit on a pallet better. I can't ask for more. So, top man, I can't remember his surname, I think it's Gillespie, Craig Gillespie. Hope that's right, Craig. Anyway, very kind of him. And while we're on kind people, I've had 2 or 3 offers of an engine hoist to lift the engine out. I've had people offer that they'll come and give me a hand. You just think this day and age that there's just no one in this world who bothers about anyone else. But it's proven to me, which I was shocked, and I'm very pleased, that there's plenty of people out there willing to help other people. So the plan is to get this engine, hopefully one day next week I'll be getting it. I won't be fitting it probably because, like I say, I'm going away at the weekend and I'll have to put a few bits and bobs on it from my engine, I think. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'll do a video when I get the engine, obviously, and I'll do more videos as we're progressing. So this one's probably not that long. So this is part 3 of Saving George. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for your support, and thanks everyone for subscribing, giving us a thumbs up and making comments. All helps the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.